This is my first cup of coffee that I ordered from a human being in more than 60 days. So. This is the moment when I tasted freedom, but that didn't last long.
又起来了，才解封1天啊！全面、全线全部拦起来了，何佳琪。
Yeah, I jinxed it too quickly. See the booth behind me? Yeah. 2 more rounds of mass PCR testing because some positive cases has traveled through my street. So this is the new normal in Shanghai.
下定决心封上3、5天啊，封上1周不行吗？不行。
Shanghai's government just locked down the Pudong area behind me. Lockdown, 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 lockdown. Let me take you to where it all begins. The global COVID-19 pandemic continues to spread around the world. China is reportedly getting its own outbreak under control. For a long time, Shanghai was the place to be during the pandemic. Trips to Disneyland, festive celebrations, gathering with friends, domestic travel. It was as if we lived in a bubble. We were cut off from the rest of the world, but life inside wasn't so bad. Yeah, there were lockdowns in Xi'an, in Yunnan, and people were miserable. But hey, this is Shanghai. That would never happen to us, right?
So, when did things start to change?
Things start to change during the, I think the second week of March, when we go out to have lunch and we realize there's not many people out there. The online grocery shop, they all have they actually have shops in shopping malls as well. And we realized a lot of their shelves were emptied. They are struggling to deliver their goods to us. And that's when we feel that things were going downhill. But we didn't realize that it would be like that in April, of course, at that point.
我们上海没有封城，现在也不必封城。
有点状的、区域性的聚集的现象。
This is what Shanghai looks like everywhere. It's mostly futile these days. 哎，你好。
做核酸。
啊，好的，好的。
What were the key moments that you found particularly challenging?
I remember picking up a bottle of soy sauce before the lockdown. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it because it's not Lee Kem Kee. I only use Lee Kem Kee soy sauce. And 10 days into the lockdown, and you didn't realize how much cooking oil and soy sauce you use when you cook 2 meals by yourself every day, and the soy just went by shoop. We start running out low on garlic, on onions, on soy sauce, on sugar, on oyster sauce. So the lack of supplies was the main focus for the first 10 days. 2-year-old pork ribs. As the days turned into weeks, we started seeing some disturbing videos on social media.
要把他打死！哎呦天哪！
At first, my first reaction was to cut a video out of it, and then when things settled, it becomes really unnerving. We were really scared, and we were thinking, we have 4 cats. What's going to happen to them? Because that's also when there are reports of pets being killed by people in hazmat suits. Very disturbed. Yeah, it's just very big what the hell popping up in my mind all the time.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Next point when we all all feel very scared is that they start like kicking down doors in some neighborhoods to disinfect people's home. And then also when we realized even if you tested negative, if your neighbors tested positive, you are going to be sent to quarantine as well. So that's when we feel like, things are getting out of hand for us. At the end, I think we are sort of prepared for like an eventual confrontations if they decide to forcefully remove us from our apartments. Yeah, we don't know how the confrontation will unfold, but I think we are kind of prepared for that, and that's the thing that keeps us awake all the time during the whole lockdown. Yeah. Well, fortunately, that didn't happen. So to celebrate the end of the official, to celebrate the end of the citywide lockdown, I bought this bottle of sparkling wine, and yep. Am I really happier? Not really, I think. Definitely need one. Full haircut in 3 months. When I finally got out, really there's no sense of joy, no sense of happiness, but a sense of loss, and also a sense of disorientation that I can't really tell where I am because I haven't been out for so long, and it's like being a prisoner for so long that I'm unused to being able to move around freely. Yeah.
是当走出来发现路上没有人，然后车其实也很少的时候，其实是觉得有一点悲凉，就是缺少那些人气、烟火气，觉得上海这个城市好像还在病里。
And it's not just that, you lost the sense of time as well. Although Shanghai's lockdown was lifted for over, although Shanghai's lockdown had been lifted for over a month now, so is everything really over now? Can we finally catch a break? Well, if you look carefully in some neighborhoods, this kind of fences are still everywhere. You can see there's still some big ones. So this is a sign that reminds us that your neighborhood could be locked down any minute as long as there's one single positive case. So that's the reality here in Shanghai. China is still reluctant to give up its zero-COVID strategy. Looking at these scenes, I can't tell the purpose of what we've been through for the last 3 months. Years from now, what will the history books say about all this?
高兴吗？好，来，耶，来两个手，耶。